Alright, as of now, there's about a week until The Dark Knight Rises comes out, so let's celebrate that fact by talking about this piece of shit. Batman and the Death of a Franchise, otherwise known as Batman and Robin. So Batman and Robin came out a couple years after Batman Forever, and at no point was I like, oh, they're gonna learn from their mistakes from the last movie and improve on this movie. I never thought that. I saw the trailer and I was like, new Batman movie, gotta see it. I was a kid then, and apparently not a very bright one. Right, so in Batman and Robin, you have George Clooney as Batman, which makes Val Kilmer's Batman look like the Dark Knight as he should and would and could ever be. George Clooney is Batman, he just pops in and he's like, hi Freeze, I'm Batman. Really, that's the best you got? I'm not asking that he sounds like he has throat cancer like Christian Bale or anything like that, but at least act like it's a different persona. No, I'm just a dude in a cape. The movie starts out complete cheese. The first line in the movie is Robin going, I want a car. Chicks dig the car. Batman's like, this is why Superman works alone. Wait a minute, you mean Superman does exist in the Joel Schumacher universe? So when Freeze is freezing the entire city of Gotham, where is he? Does he just not give a shit? Has he ruined Superman too? Oh, the horror. Then Robin turns to Alfred and he's like, don't wait up for me, Al. And Alfred's like, I'll cancel the pizzas. Those are honestly the first lines and pieces of dialogue in this entire movie. Sets the entire stage. You're like, it's gonna go from bad to worse, isn't it? Yeah, it is. And Commissioner Gordon comes on the little Bat TV in the Batmobile and talks to Batman like some sort of radio announcer from Little Orphan Annie or The Shadow. Yeah, you know the ham radio ones from A Christmas Story. He's all like, Batman, we have a new villain in Gotham City. He's calling himself Mr. Freeze. He's turned the guards into blocks of ice. It has now gone from bad to worse, but not as bad as it's gonna be. And from there is just a plethora of illogic and garbage. I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze, I never thought that would ever work ever. I always thought Patrick Stewart would have been a good Mr. Freeze. Everyone is on a wire in this movie. I think everyone, from the moment they started filming, even extras, they're like, we're gonna strap you into these harnesses with wires because at a point you're gonna unrealistically fly through the air and no one's gonna buy it. It's gonna look terrible. Not quite as bad as the reverse motion when Robin was coming out of the water all like, yeah, they like rewound the footage, but it's still pretty bad. And then you have Uma Thurman, who was nominated for an Oscar before this movie came out. And watching her in this movie, you're like, there is no way this woman could have ever been nominated for anything other than a Razzie. When she acts, it's just like, and the plants, you are tormenting them. I'll seek justice, you psycho! And then you have Bane in this movie, and they completely destroyed Bane. He's not Bane. He's a Sasquatch with no hair. That's what he is. He's a Sasquatch on chemo. He's a big idiot. He's all like, Bane! And the premise in this movie is that Mr. Freeze is gathering a bunch of diamonds because his suit runs on diamonds. He's making a big diamond gun that's gonna freeze Gotham City to hold Gotham City for ransom for billions of dollars so we can find a cure for his wife who's cryogenically frozen. Did that sound as stupid just now, you hearing it as me saying it? Yeah, I think it did. Why? Because like I said, his suit runs on diamonds and he has like 12.5 diamonds that are this big around. Just cash them in and then have your money and then get a cure. Spending billions of dollars to get billions of dollars of ransom is just shitty business. Oh, and Alicia Silverstone is Batgirl? One thing to say. There you go. And that's that. The movie's completely overacted. It's all over the top. Nothing makes any sense in this movie. Arnold Schwarzenegger only says one-liners in this movie. The Iceman cometh. I hate when people talk during the movie. Come on, sing! Sing louder, sing! What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age! Which is funny because he shoots this Brontosaurus dinosaur statue and freezes it and it falls down. It really doesn't do anything. It's not like anyone was on it. It's not like it was a support beam holding the building up. Just kind of froze and shattered on the ground and that was it. You can really pick this movie apart in every scene in it. Like there's a scene where this rocket's going up, Batman's in it, the little altimeter on this rocket is freezing because it's getting so cold up there. But Robin's climbing the rocket from the outside. He's, you know, alive. Wouldn't he freeze to death and die? That's really rhetorical. He would freeze to death and die. You guys notice the icicles in this movie when things are frozen? Like that cop opens his cop door and the icicles are all like wobbling like that. That's the best they got. I mean, the shitty acting, you can think, all right, Joel Schumacher's just casting his friends in this movie, so that's why they're shit. But the props, you really said that was okay? Come on. And then I was watching the special features in this movie because I was like, I want to hear them BS their way through these interviews and try to even justify this movie. And really, none of them do. Chris O'Donnell was like, yeah, I felt like I was filming a commercial for toys the entire time. And the funny thing is, these special features tell why this movie looks like a big commercial for toys. Because it is a commercial for toys. I mean, if you look at the Batmobile, if it ever looked like a stupid toy to you, that's because it was made to be a toy. They actually designed everything in this movie to be action figures and toy vehicles before the movie actually went into production. The toys are not the byproduct of the movie is a byproduct of the toys. That is movie production fail 101 right there. You never do that. But they did it, and this is what we have. That being said, anyone else is thinking about doing something like that, don't do it. The movie was created to make toys, and that's actually a fact. Batman and Robin is the epitome of dog shit. And Joel Schumacher, to his credit, takes the blame on his shoulders. He was like, I was the director, I am sorry. You gotta give him credit for that. He was like, yeah, it was a terrible mess. Apologies. Kind of fun dog shit though. I mean, the movie does give you content to roast with your friends. Like if you got the drinks going, the rum and cokes, the shock tops, you guys are like, oh, let's roast a movie like Mystery Science Theater. Let's pop in Batman and Robin. Actually, it gets kind of fun sometimes. Other than that, Batman and Robin's one contribution to movies is this. If Batman didn't fall so far from grace so hard, I really don't think Warner Brothers would have been open to the idea of rebooting Batman like Christopher Nolan's Batman Begins, you know? Like a really realistic Batman. I think if they were going to reboot Batman, they'd be like, all right, let's make a comic bookish Batman, because that's what Batman is. So if it led to Batman Begins somehow, awesome. That being said, it gets no credit for anything in life. And just to be fun, I'm gonna put this link in the description below. Before I did movie reviews, I actually made a couple of fan-made trailers. I made like 3 of them. That's just what I did. One of them was Batman and Robin. I wanted to see if I could make Batman and Robin look like a good movie. It's on my old account. I put the link below in this video. Go check it out. Let me know what you think. There were a couple of things in that video that I would tweak and tighten up, but it was like the second thing I ever edited. So, you know, whatever. I'm not even gonna ask you what you think of Batman and Robin because I know. It's okay. It's okay. We're all here. We're all friends. You can talk about it. Screw it though. What is the worst movie ever made to you? Whatever that invokes, whatever movie comes to your mind when I say that, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.
Sing loudest, sing!